Alright, it's me, Toxic. Welcome to my channel. And I am completely flabbergasted. This is Toxic Create Tutorials, and let me tell you, I have been losing my mind today. I really have. What was supposed to start off as a simple wood farm tutorial has, been a nightmare for me. So, if you didn't know, in Create, you have three options. You can use a mechanical bearing to make a simple wood farm. You have a minecart contraption, or you have gantry shaft. Now, I tried to use a gantry shaft in my first attempt to record this video, and yeah, I've never done gantry shaft before, and obviously it is way more complex than what I know. So, I had to nix that. Then I did a minecart contraption video, and for whatever reason, it would not unload, and couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to try another minecart contraption. If not, then I'm just going to end up scrapping this and doing a mechanical bearing video. But let's get it on. Okay, first thing first, you want to chop, which takes saws. Next, I want to collect the leaves, and this is how long of a day it's been. For leaves, you need harvesters. I want to plant, so I need deployers. I want to store, so I need barrels. And then, vault to transfer the items to, and I want to try to avoid the extra saplings. Now, here's the thing. This has been more of a nightmare. Now, I'm using these controller rails. Hopefully, that will be a whole lot better. Because they need an independent redstone signal, or they will not be able to work. Now, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should be able to come right here. Yep, that one switch powers everything but the two controller rails, which is exactly what I want. Now, jeez. Now we're going to grab the minecart and shove right in there. Now, I am wanting my saws to go down this line right here. And I originally had 16, but right now I've only got 15 to see if maybe that's one of the reasons it wasn't going to connect. Now, I want to do harvesters, but harvesters, they're a little finicky. Harvesters have to have something to connect to. You can't just place them. Now, I don't know exactly how many leaves I want. Some trees are taller than others. And the last thing I want is to make this a lot taller than what it has to be, but also at the same time, I want to make sure that we have enough going on. And actually, no, I actually do not want those right there. So we're going to take that out. And now that all these harvesters are there, I don't need that. Now let's go ahead and get this glue right here first. I'm going to connect that, and then we're going to run all this right here like this. And boom, we have that. Now, before I get started on trying to put the deployers on, I want to make sure, well, Not before I put them on, but where are they at? Oh, geez. What I do want to do is go ahead and get them on, and I hate... Okay. There we go. Much simpler that time. I'm going to go ahead and get them on, but I'm not going to put none of their items in here. They are going to be filtered. Now I'm just doing oak. And then we're going to put our barrels right here. And don't worry, the deployers move straight through them, so it's not going to be no big deal. There we go. Everything's nice, neat, and glued together. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a stack of logs and put in here. Just because I want to see if this will actually collect. I'm not going to put any of the saplings down or anything. I just want to know if this is going to connect properly. Now, drive-by exchange. Okay. It connected there. I'm going to throw a stack of saplings right there. Oh. Well, and it connected down there. Okay. So whatever I was doing a while ago, I was doing completely wrong, and I don't like that. Oh, okay. So, now what I'm doing is I'm using these little pulse repeaters. We're going to do 4 ticks, and I want to send it, let's see, every 5 minutes. Now what this should do is it should send a signal. And it didn't. Let's see, 5 minutes. Then we're going to copy that same thing over here. This is going to be on a 4 tick. This is going to be on 5 minutes. Now, of course, I want to send it down here right quick because I've got all these saplings that this needs to plant. Alrighty. Now if I come over here, alright, yep, it dropped off the saplings, but these logs didn't seem to go in. That worries me. They're not showing in here. Okay, here they are right here. Did I not get this? Okay, did I not get that connected properly? No, it's not going in. I know this oak drawer cannot be full. Yeah, it's right there. So, what is the deal? Why do you not want to go in? Huh. List filter. Okay. Maybe that's what was going on there. Let's, actually deleted those. So let's see here. Maybe it was the list filter, because I lost it when I was trying to build all this. Maybe that list filter is what messed it up. Yep. And yeah, it went straight through. The only problem, and yeah, these things are growing. So maybe 5 minutes is a little much. Let's go 2 minutes. It's been reset now, so we're just gonna wait a few moments because we don't know how long. Looks like it's missed a sapling right there, but it should be able to get it on the way back. Now the only difference with this is unfortunately I haven't figured out a way to be able to turn this off. Yeah, it's still got a charge. Is it going to... So, that's going to be the only thing is I'm not sure how I can turn this setup off. That's kind of the reason I wanted to use the gantry shaft, is because I could have had the same clutch I've been using to shut this off if this got backed up. And again, we are getting oak logs, we're getting leaves, we're collecting saplings, but we're getting sticks, apples, green leaves, and acorns. Not so much of this stuff because we are collecting a lot of the leaves. So, but the good thing is when it does. Okay. I need to reset that. Now it should at least alternate. This is red. It's getting ready to fire. So I love the way it glows red until it fires. And I hate that there it goes. It fires. Okay, but I am noticing one small problem, and that is it's actually not coming back far enough to get that front row. So I need to move this stuff back just one and rebuild it. Just because. And I already used all of them, so let's get over here. Button. More. What did I say? Every 2 minutes. So I should be able to start charging that up. Oh no, I've got on every 1 minute. Now that will get these trees on this first row. I'm just going to watch it for a second, see when this shoots back if it will actually get back in time. If it ever shoots. Any day now. There it goes. Not yet. That sent the signal before this train was ready, so our minecart contraption was ready, so I'm glad I watched it. But this should all go swimmingly now. Now a lot of people, they burn off their saplings. I like to keep them. You know, you never know if you need a little bit extra. Let's see. As you see, it always goes to fill the barrel. Next to it, fastest. So this right here should never run out of saplings because it should be placing them as it breaks the trees. So it should only ever come back up here with just a few saplings. but you always have extra just in case you got to run it yourself. And as you see, these leaves are already getting out of control. As well, so there's a few things to introduce here that I have not talked about in the storage drawer mod yet, not in a long time, and that's all these different upgrades. And we're going to get some of this stuff out right quick just to show y'all how this stuff works. Now, first and foremost, you have storage upgrades, and they start very low using obsidian all the way up to emerald level, which emerald is like 16,000 items per drawer. It is ridiculous. So you can always come right here, as it says 32 stacks. Now it'll say it will hold over 1,000 stacks. Now, again, let me just get how ridiculous that is. That is 65,000. Now, obviously, I shouldn't need 65,000 leaves. So, So what I could do is I could just hit it with what's called this void upgrade, which just simply means after this drawer gets full, which is the 2,000, any extra leaves that go in here, well, it's just going to delete them. So long, no more, don't need you. And again, do I need more than 2,000 oak leaves at one time? No, I probably don't. I probably will never need 2,000 oak leaves at once. But, you know, that is how you have it. I'm just checking to make sure. Every now and then. Yep, it is bright red. It is about to fire. So just checking on it. Like I said, this is the third time I've had to record to get this to work right. And then you have what's called storage downgrade. Now, if I was to take all these out and hit this storage downgrade, well, now it'll only allow one stack to go in it. Now, that's a little bit of a waste to only allow one stack of items. But hey, it is what it is. Now, with certain items, you know, like these right here, acorns, the green tea leaves, apples, you know, we're not getting really any of this stuff. It's going to be very rare that we get any of this. What we could do is, instead of having this big drawer, we could have a 2x2 drawer that only holds 512 of each item. But hey, I like to have my big drawers. Bigger the better. And since that is a minecart contraption, it uses absolutely no power, so we're still good on power. And slowly but surely, we're getting a backup on that lava. The only thing I have left to figure out is if there's any way I can stop this if needed. Without, you know, manually coming over here and breaking stuff. So let me see if I can figure that out. Okay, guys. Honestly, that was a lot simpler nights than what I thought it was going to be. All I had to do is put a sticky piston here with this, and anytime this receives the redstone, it's going to push this block one forward. And since the piston head is an air block, this will no longer be able to fire. So yeah, that is it. That is absolutely the only thing I had to do to turn off the system. Um, and then, of course, once it goes back to the right level and that block pops back into place, then the next time it sends a signal through, it will run it again. So, yeah, we have it nice, neatly done. And of course, we have it completely set up over here. The only other thing to do is hopefully the only thing that we're going to have backing into here is going to be our oak logs. So we need, but you know, we cannot be for sure. But we're hoping the only thing that's going back into it's oak logs. Now, of course, I could do like I did on everything else. Get some of these void upgrades and say, hey, I don't want to keep all that extra stuff, and let it void it off. And saplings is going to be another one that once it's full, it's void. So we're already full up on leaves. So basically the only thing that we're going to let overflow is going to be the logs. Now, just a second ago, I was showing these little upgrades. And one thing I forgot to showcase is this illumination upgrade. It's not going to make a difference right now. It's noon. There's no building right here. It's not dark. Now, I have set my brightness back down just to be able to showcase this for y'all. But if you add these illumination upgrades, as you see, it makes the items glow. Now, in comparison, I can get in here and take this illumination upgrade out. See how much darker that is? Put it back in and boom. Now, yes, this is something that's good if you have problems seeing, if you're using normal light levels. Now, again, for instance, let's take it out of this one. But I'm going to go back here to my options, my video, and I'm going to crank. That's not where I wanted to see, undo. I'm going to crank my brightness all the way up. Now, if I was to do that, yeah, obviously there is no difference. But if you don't like to have your brightness all the way up, you know, Minecraft starts you at like 50%. And unfortunately, 52 is about as close as I can get to what's supposed to be normal. There you go. But of course, right now that's not going to affect me because even at normal brightness, yeah, I don't have no building or anything. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Like I said, I'm going to do a more in-depth tutorial for these wood farms because it does take a little bit. I just wanted to get a basic one for y'all because, I mean, if you just need wood, say you're trying to convert it for charcoal, or you're trying to, you know, use it to automate sticks, or anything like that, then, you know, this oak does really well because they can grow right beside each other. They can grow, as you see, pretty massive. And you get a lot of big bang for those little saplings bucks. So, just for a simple farm, if you're not cared about what type of wood you need, I mean, this is it. This is fine and dandy. I mean, look at that one. Come on now. That being said, y'all know how it is. Like, share, and subscribe. We've got Discord. We got my partners. And we got the mod pack in the description below. So go check those out. And, yeah. I will be here because y'all are the best part of my day. So come back, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
One day I will have my victory, crush all my enemies so viciously. Work so hard my hands are blistering, and they will carve my name in history.